Hi everyone. Bear with me with the baby. Oh, thanks. Hold on. All right. I know. Come on. Jean. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, bear with me because she's really cranky and really needs a nap and it's just not cooperating. Come on. And not cooperating. Not in the least, huh? Oh, neither is this. Come on. All right. How am I going to do this? Jane, come on. Oh, gosh. Hopefully this works. Book. Thanks, Danielle. You guys can hear me and see me and not getting any error messages this time? Okay, well, let's get right into it because I have a packed schedule for readings, and this won't be for definitely not as long as the last time, but I wanted to do at least something because I was trying to do it earlier and we were having technical difficulties. Hi, everyone. Okay, so everyone, just start posting questions or who, for the sake of time, whom you'd like to speak with on the other side, and we'll see what we can get to, okay? Oh, nice hairdo, huh? All right, so does anyone have questions they'd like answered? Do you have questions? Okay, Sarah Schaefer. Any messages from your brother? You there, Sarah? Well, he's making me feel like the month of March is important, also the first of a month. He's also talking about a Jeep. Okay. He wants to send his love to you. Okay? And he wants you to know that he's never far. That's your daughter's birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. Who else can we connect with? Jane. Okay. Can you... Okay, Chantel, your mom and your friend Dylan. I feel like your mom always had sweet words of advice. You know, and a very particular but very it's not a soft way of bringing things or you know, giving advice, just it's a very gentle. Okay. Dylan's talking about skipping rocks. So that's the memory I'm seeing. I'm seeing skipping rocks. Okay, let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Geez. Okay, Monica Velazzo. He's making me feel like he wants you to know that you did everything you could. Okay? You did everything you could. And even though your time physically was short, that there's always that connection. And he's still very much a part of everything. Thank you. She can be cute. She'd be cuter if she was taking a nap right now. Okay, Adrian. Your sister is showing me picking flowers, and they're flashing between daisies, which I get the picking feeling, but also there's some sort of white flower that's important. Never went. Yeah, that's been all day today. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going because. Hi. Yeah, they're white flowers. And they're flashing between, and it's not a rose; it's a white flower of some sort. But then I'm seeing the white flowers with they're daisies. I'm pretty sure they're yellow in the middle. And I don't exactly know why she's showing. Okay, because there's more than. Wait a minute. Where is it? I can't see it. All right. going so fast. Let's see. Let me just keep commenting, you guys. So, okay, Adrian. I'm hearing the month of June, the number 4, and also the month of July. This is connected to you or her. Hold that. Yeah. So just know that that's the connection and validation for you, okay? Susan Washburn, your nephew. No. Jean, again. Susan Washburn, are you there? You're welcome, Adrian. Susan Washburn, are you here? Hi. Okay. Was your nephew into trucks? Oh, no more papers for you, sister. Hi, Susan. Was he into trucks, your nephew? Yes, he was? Okay, yeah. Because I keep seeing them. Like dirt, trucks, things like that. Yeah, and so I'm hearing the number 25, the month of February, and the month of January connected. Hi, everyone. Okay. I'm wondering how she knows, but I just know that it's, I'm just going with it. Okay. Yeah. So those are the things that he's bringing forward. Okay. Yeah, because I get that distinct feeling. Dirt, that type of thing. Okay. And he also, the 24th or the 25th. And the month of February and the month of January. And also the number 12. Okay, I'm going to move on here just for the sake of time. Let's see. Yeah. Also the month of January. Oh. Okay. Okay, Elizabeth Dempsey. I'm picking up the letter, a name with a D sound, and it could be connected to you or him, either of you, living or past. He's talking about the 4th of the month, and also making me feel like 6 months, like the length of time, plays a part somehow. Like 6 months in between seeing him, something like that. He wants you to know that he's still very much a part of your lives. Okay? Jean, come on. All right. Here's paper. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Still getting used to this here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Fen Jacob, yes, that's because he's trying to get through to you. Okay, and because you have some abilities yourself, and that's part of it. All right, and that, the more you open up to those parts of yourself, the more he'll come through, and you'll be able to remember it better and make more sense of it. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Stephanie Turner. Your daughter's dad just keeps saying how stupid he was. Just dumb. That's what he wants me to tell you. Just dumb. And how I feel a lot of regret from him. You're welcome. Vicky Stanley, your grandmother is definitely in spirit and definitely would like me to say, I feel like she's saying hello. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go at this way because I feel like there's a lot of connections between you guys all coming through too. I have a young man. I feel like there's a name that starts with N connected to him. Also making me feel like there's a younger brother who's about 14. His death was sudden. And I want to say it's vehicular related. And I don't think he was driving. Okay. He's talking about the month of June, January, and August. And also the number 4. So if anybody can take that, just pipe up. Okay, Kelsey James. She's got a, she makes me feel like you need to take back the reins, okay? Like, remember who the mother is here. And that's the message I get for that. Okay. He hears them. Okay. Bridget. But is there an N? Oh, maybe it's M that I heard. Yeah, but I heard the letter N, so it could be M, but I feel like, is there someone with an N name connected? Okay, I feel like the Bridget. I feel he's making me feel like the accident wasn't anyone's fault. That's what he wants me to say. Like, it wasn't anyone's fault. It just happened. If that makes sense. Kelsey, you're welcome. Hi, Chris. How are you? Let's see. Hold on, Mama. Okay, okay, okay. Sheila Kazina. He wants me to make. For some reason, he's making me feel like you guys were really romantic. Like he was really romantic. Like dancing type stuff. Like, yeah. And I feel like it's kind of out of place. Like you guys are kind of young for the way it's coming through to me. But yeah, like if you could have been born like in the 40s type thing, you would have. If that makes sense. Hey, 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 hey. Kayla Murphy, yes, when you find pennies on the ground, that is absolutely your dad. And there's also a grandparent that does it too. Let's see. Emma Christopoulos. I'm hearing that song. People, let me tell you about my best friend. That song. So I get that, like, really old school, in a sense, chummy type of a relationship where, just like you were always together. It was just an old school type thing, like exploring and doing things like that. Okay, and that's the way it's coming through to me. Hold on. Jessica Darling Lima, you have an aunt. That's who it is. That visits you as a butterfly. Yeah, she's eating paper. I'm saying it's the second baby syndrome. You know what I mean? Oh, you really are eating paper. It takes all people on Facebook Live to tell me, oh, that's growth. Give it to me. All right, Jane. All right. Come on. Let me see. Oh, Mama. Wait a minute. All right. I know. Come on. Jane, please. Come on. I know. All right. Come on. Oh, boy. Let's see. Are you paying? You're paying for eating your paper? Lisa Samard, yeah, I feel like you smell her, and it's not a traditional smell. It's not like it's something like, I don't know. It's like something like if you like got in her car, you knew it was her. Like, you just knew it was her. And I'm feeling like you smell that sometimes. That is her. Okay? Jessica Hewlin, absolutely. You're right on with that one. He says you're doing a wonderful job. Wonderful job. He could not be prouder. Let's see. Come on. You are so tired. I know. It's been a long day. And you just are not having it. Okay, stand up. When you see dragonflies, you think of her? Well, that tells me that she was spunky. Oh my God, Helen Cooley, that's hilarious. She, yep, if you are what you eat, you got that right. Hi, Carrie. Oh boy. Yes, Mia. Okay. I'm here. Give. Papa's not here. Give me a minute. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. But I feel like, yeah, you can still smell her scent on him, but I feel like every once in a while it wafts by you, almost like you think, like, oh, did I leave her sweater here type thing? That's her. All right, all right. Becca Ayers, okay? Of course he's with you. And the signs have always been there. It's just whether we see them or not. I feel like you hear his name all the time. Like, you'll be in, like, you know, the store and the next aisle over, and they're like, hey, so-and-so. And that's his name, okay? I'm also picking up a J name connected to you or to him, living or past. Hold on. Ashley, keep at it. You know all the workings in and out, how you tell yourself this or that. Know all modes of attack, even when it's yourself that you're fighting against, and just play accordingly. That's all. You know what to do. You just got to keep at it. That's it. Okay? You do that, and yes, you will. Tammy White. I can't get to everybody, you guys. If you knew how many comments were coming across the screen right now, it's just, I can't, and brush my teeth in the morning and, take care of the baby and do all the, if I could, I would. Okay. Hold on, and then things like this. I'll be right there, Mia. Mary Ann Thornton Tomasic. I'm hearing one of your guides. It's a male. His name's Jonathan, and he wants me to make sure that it's not John. It's Jonathan. Okay. He's a little bit nerdy. You're welcome, you guys. All you guys. All right. We're going to have... give me 1 second. I'm just going to put you on hold for a minute. If I don't get her juice, I'm not going to hear the end of it. Hold on. I'm coming, Mia Peanut. I'm opening the door. Come on. Okay. Whew. All right. Yeah, I just try to, it's kind of the way my mind works too, and the way I receive messages, to be honest with you. It just comes from all different sources, you know, and I kind of can put all the whole picture together, if that makes sense. So it's kind of just the way my life is. Jessica Jones, I feel like it's going to be a bit better, but not that much better. And I think that the doctors have explained this to you, and this is what you were told to expect anyway. Okay? So I'm getting the, you know, let's make the best of it feeling. Stephanie Crane. Yeah. He makes me feel like he took it in stride. He took it in stride, if that makes sense. And I feel like you have the thoughts of to yourself, if it was you, you don't know if you could do it. All right? And it's almost like the change in the family that happened as a result of that, it was okay because of just who he was and the way he was. Okay? Oh, Mom. Let's see. No, Stephanie Turner, you're not imagining anything. Matter of fact, your imagination's a little bit... let's say your imagination is best friends with your intuition, if that makes sense. Jill Garcia Bustamante. You guys really need to get on the same page and communicate better, or else it's not going to get any. It's just not going to get better. You know. So if you really want to enact some good change, then you've got to figure out how to communicate to each other. Okay, Bridget Decker, I feel like your mom is like a no-nonsense type. Like, almost like you don't say anything in front of her because you already know she's going to, you already know you're going to hear it type thing. And that's the energy that I'm feeling from her. Yeah, and I'm hearing that song, Ride, Sally, Ride. I feel like she lived, you know what I mean? Like, she lived. She was all about doing the right thing, but living life too, if that makes sense. Nicolina Minkoff. I keep picking up this female guide for you. Like, she's very female feeling, and her name is something that I must have not heard as a name, but it starts with a B, and it's like a BR sound. So it's hard, you know. If it comes back to me, I'll let you know. But I'm still trying to figure out what she's saying. Jamie Fuller Cochran, you're thinking that I don't know what you're thinking. Go get that snack. You're welcome, Stephanie. Say hi, Shannon. Shannon said hi. Say hi to Shannon and the baby. Say hi. Oh, yeah. Back to the paper. Jill, no. No. No, he's not, because it's being allowed. become aware that I had my gift. I don't know. It's like one of those things that if something keeps happening, you just can't ignore it anymore because, you know, you can't just explain it away. Katie Muzinski. I keep hearing a name that starts with a J connected to talking about your friends who passed. You're talking about the number 2 or the 2nd of a month. And I'm hearing May and March. Thank you. Josephine Rock, of course you have a guide. You have, you know, think about it. You know, all those times that you listen to yourself and, you know, the gut instinct that you have and you just go with it and you're like, wow, I knew I did the right thing, or the opposite, which is, you know, I knew I should have listened to my first instinct. Yeah, that's your guide. No, that's not it, Kayla. It's not that. As much as he's just... He doesn't talk much. You know? Jamie Fuller Cochran, you didn't think I'd give you what you wanted, did you? Just simply because you're trying to manipulate me into it. Just saying. Let's see. Hi, everyone. Trying to... Let's see. Lisa Lee baby, out of town, and you already know that. Yeah. Nelson Joanna Ramus. It was both of them. I feel like they're together, and they're together a lot. Because as much as they butted heads, they were very much alike. So now that all those things aren't kind of holding them back, it's like buddy. Hi, everybody. Oh, yes, you did. Hold on. Oh, good Lord. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things, Mama. Okay. Jake Sisson. Is it? Because this can get a whole lot more live than that. Just saying. Haley, yes you will. You wouldn't let yourself do anything else. Of course you will. Christy Tessier. Yes, I get the number 4 related to it, and I'm going to go with 4 months. Would you like this? Yeah. George Fears, if you figure that one out, you make sure that you come back and spend some money. Will I ever become rich? I'm telling you. Okay. America Santos, I get a yes and no feeling, which is strange for the question that you asked. Yes and no. Okay? And I feel like the no is you telling yourself that it's not, if that makes sense. Yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to have to hold it. Oh, can you not? Oh, geez, you guys, sorry. I know, Mama. All right, we're only going to do a few more because I have 10% battery left, a cranky baby, and a reading to do at 8:30 my time. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hey. I can't wait to go back and read all of these comments because it's, I going as fast as I can and tuning in, and I can see some of your comments to other posters, so... Laddie Weedo, I'm just saying, your seal of approval is not needed over here. So you can see all you want, but I suppose it depends on what kind of glasses you're wearing and if your prescription's correct. Just saying. Let's see. No way. All right, let's see. Linda, yes. Okay. Oh, back you go, girl. Boo you. Show you something amazing? You're looking at it. Just saying. Obviously, you can't see because if you could, you wouldn't have to ask. So I suppose that says a lot about where you are on the interior. Sierra, yes. And she's going... It's not so much... She's going to look just like her. Even in stature. A charlatan? No. Once again, here's your message, okay? The truth needs no proof. Again, your willingness to open your own self to the truth is not my problem, nor is it my point of contention doing these readings, okay? So you can figure that out for yourself and get back to me on your consensus. Let's see. Excuse you. I need that, eventually. Ray Ellen Schultz. I have grandchildren. Twins, a boy and a girl. They were just here. Excuse me. And so I have a 20-year-old, and I have this baby Cakes, who is 10 months old, but the twins are a year and a month. A year and 2 months. So I feel ya. And they don't sit still for anything. You're so welcome, Sierra. Hi, Joanne. I'm good. No, but I know what I'm doing. Because the seeds of hope are well yet planted, considering the venue that he's, spouting his mouth off in. Just saying. Read men? you definitely didn't get the memo on that note either, because on the interior, I'm extremely like a man. Hence why I won't play to your drivel, as my mother likes to say. Norma, yes, 6 months. I am a grandmother. You believe that? Yes. Hi, Steve. I'm getting a distinct mother energy coming through for you, Steve Bertrand. She's the mother who would, put your seatbelt on. Are you sure you're going to be all right? But in a very concerning voice, but different, like, say, from my mother who would drive you up a wall. Not like that. Like, you feel obligated to answer. Yes, she's around you. And you know that. Especially, I mean, she was that mother, Ray Ellen Schultz, that was at every important thing that happened in your life, she was there. Okay? So it's no different when they're on the other side. Oh, Jane. Yes, Anita, she is. And I'm hearing Michael Jackson, that song, I'll be there. So that's her sentiment. Lynn Long, I feel like she's talking about an emerald. So I don't know if that's somebody's birthstone or there's indeed something to do with an emerald as far as jewelry goes. Anne Marie Lilly, your son's father said that he never really told you how much he appreciated you. Okay? Either that or he... And I mean in the sense of, like, not purposely, but just that's how he was. Like, and he said you need to hear it. Okay? That's cool. Yes, Joanne. That's her name? Well, that's cool. Norma, I feel like she got involved really quickly with somebody else who did something, and it was kind of like a leader-follower type relationship, and it just, like, I feel boom, 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 like fast, boom, right downhill. But she's making me feel like the purpose of that is so that others can see how quickly things like that can happen and prevent it. And that's her message. Well, you must like bologna, laddie, because you got a mouthful of it right now. Just saying. Okay. I sound familiar? Yeah. I'm from around this way. Misha Holmes, yes. No, they won't be identical. Ray Schultz. You're welcome, you guys. Anita Johnson, that's my daughter's name, is Jane. Spelled Jaene. Yes, Steve Bertrand, yes. With an astounding yes. It's been calling your name, hasn't it? Susan Washburn, yes. Jane Peanut, over here. Midget baby, come on. Let's see. All right, I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to end because I've got to do something with the baby, and I think my phone's on. I don't know what it is, but I know it's low because it flashed up 10% battery. Misha Holmes, like a year, about a year. Laddie, you're full of shit. When did I lose my mind, Rini? Huh. Good question. Amy Elizabeth, yes and yes. And yes, you will. Why wouldn't they try? Okay, so you tell me exactly how this is supposed to go, Jake Sisson. All right? I'm going to help people all the time, right? Meanwhile, I starve myself and my child, and then what happens? Who gets helped? No one. There's got to be an exchange of energy in any case, or there's an imbalance. And guess what? Just me having ability does not constitute your right or anyone else's right to just siphon energy off of someone, because that's essentially what it becomes. So the exchange of energy is important in everything in life, okay? And not just in this situation. Or it becomes something akin to slavery. Dylan Holland, yes, you can tell. Tell your mom. It's not goodbye, it's see you later. And I feel like something to do with rainbows, because I'm hearing somewhere over the rainbow. So that's something something to do with your mom and the way she thinks when she sees things like that. And that's what he wants to tell her. June. Russell Anthony White, I feel like you're going to have a change in career of some kind. Some sort of job. I want to say job change, but I feel like it's like you're working a job and then going to move into working a career, if that makes sense. That's right. You're welcome, Dylan. Wanda Smith Fortner, your grandfather's coming through loud and clear, and I feel like there's a military connection there too. Christine, she sends her love, always. I'm hearing that song, always and forever. Yes, Francis Bryant, your father is always around you. You just get so busy in, everyday life. That's what happens. The reason that when you're younger, you're able to see them more is because you're not so compounded by all the, all the pieces of life that now you have to pay attention to and take care of. Melanie Rojas, no, next year. All right, you guys, I gotta put the baby to sleep, so we've got to end this now. And my phone, I just know it's gonna, the battery's just gonna die any second. So I want to make sure that I say goodnight to everybody, and I will do this again soon, okay? If you have any comments or questions or concerns, just message my page. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.